Hey guys, this is Media Gaze Gaming, and this is Media Gaze, and I'm going to be playing Pharaoh Cleopatra. It was created by Impressions Games and published by Sierra Entertainment for the PC in 1999. It's a game where you build and run settlements and cities in ancient Egypt. Cleopatra is the expansion pack, and it was developed by Breakaway Games, and it was the next year. But now you can they just put them together as one game. So here we go. Click to start. Now I've already started the early missions, which are kind of the training missions. So I've already done those. So we're gonna proceed. My history, media gaze, and we're gonna load a game, and I'm gonna show you this city I just. Let me slow it down here. Okay, this is the city I just built in the last mission, and it's one of the first big cities you get to build. So I left some open space here for more buildings that you can't make yet. But I've got my main block here, and these are modest apartments, which is all I really need for this mission. So that's good. And we got our bazaars in here. I got 3 in here. I gotta figure out a better method because sometimes they don't get around to each person. These little walking bazaar people get lost sometimes, and you got to try to make a perfect city where they make their rounds perfectly and they don't get lost, which is pretty much how this is set up. Okay, and this is our breweries down here. We get all our make our beer for our guys. We got a couple barley farms sending them barley to make our beer. And these are our chickpea farms for food. And we've got some kind of slummy buildings here, but you don't have on this mission. You don't have to be a perfect city. Sometimes you can have lesser buildings, and like these. Sometimes you have to have buildings close to stuff that you need, like these resources. Like this is my gold mines, and you can't run these mines if you don't have people close by, because it just doesn't let you do it. And see, sometimes in these faraway places there'll be disease because you can't give them proper medical attention. So this is a mission. This is a mission already finished, so Pharaoh's giving me bricks. I don't need them anymore, but I'll take them for now. I'm just showing you this for you guys. There's my gold mines, and then I have my palace right here, so they can easily bring me my gold. And the more gold you have, you see I got a ton of gold here for this mission. It's just a shame you can't carry it on to the next mission, because I would sit here for years until I had a mega fortune. But this is my architect posts. You gotta have the architect posts next to your mines, or else they'll collapse, which is not fun. Okay, and then down here is just a little mini city. It kind of branched out from these gold mines. So this one part of it got all. These guys are the happy residents over here. And then we got just a basic city. Got pretty much everything you need for a little city. Oh yeah, I got my ports here because they were attacking me from the ocean, so I had to build a fleet. And so on this side is my other warships, and then I have this area up here I could have built on, but I didn't do anything on that because I didn't need to. But this is a little community here that, because you got to have houses next to each building you make. So people, if they don't live nearby, they can't work there. So I have a little slum here. But look at them. They got a hospital. They got everything they need. They should be happy. Okay. So I'm by no means an expert at this game. I've actually never played Cleopatra, which I'm looking forward to getting through this and playing that. But I'm gonna go through this game again and do some Let's Play for you guys to show you how the game goes. And this is my army up here I built just for fun. I got attacked, but I didn't really need it. This many. But I kind of let the mission go and let it. These guys got built up a cool little army going. There's just their weapons. This guy recruits, and then these guys are the weaponsmiths. And we got a little storage here for weapons. Sometimes Pharaoh will demand weapons from you, or he'll demand bricks. It depends on the mission. So I needed bricks to build my monument. And so some missions want you to build monuments. And you can see this is kind of a crude one. Eventually we'll start building pyramids and cool stuff. These are my storage jars. And what's cool about this layout is that you can have your all your cool things you need right around the city. And it just funnels right into the city. And this is our festival square. You gotta have festivals to the gods, or they get upset with you. So you gotta, and these are their temples. So you got a temple to Osiris there. And you got a temple to Ra. You gotta have a certain amount of temples for each god, depending on, like right here, it shows Ra is the patron god for this mission, so we gotta keep him happy. He's not very happy right now, which he should be, because he's got 3 temples and 6 shrines, so that should keep him happy. But I haven't done a festival in a while, so that's what you do, is really to keep them happy, is you just keep holding festivals. You don't need to do a grand festival, which I could right now because I got a ton of stuff going. But usually just do lavish festival, and that's all you need to keep them happy. You just keep doing lavish festivals all the time, and that'll keep them happy. So this is my cool little city here. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay, so we're gonna leave this mission, and we're gonna load the next one. And I already have it set up because they give you an option of 2 maps, and this is the one I chose. And I'm gonna do the review to show you what it is. Okay, we need a population of 3,000. Now we only need a low prosperity rating, so that'll be good. We don't have to make our houses too developed. That'll be nice. And a low culture, so we don't have to get too fancy. So the higher the culture, the more stuff you have to do. You have to get luxury items and all this different stuff to keep your citizens happy and keep them at a higher culture level. But we don't need that for this mission. And pretty low kingdom rating, so all we really need to do is get a little city going, which probably will be difficult. It's like an outpost. Okay, the road to Africa. A new pharaoh, Nebka, has been proclaimed, heralding the beginning of the 3rd dynasty of the Egyptian rulers. Nebka has brought great organization and structure to Egypt, ordering that all our realm be divided into districts, or nomes, each governed by a local ruler called a nomarch. Though this system may seem rigid, under his leadership Egypt has grown and prospered, and made many great achievements in art and architecture. Merchant caravans traveling oasis by oasis from deep within the African interior have begun to provide Egypt with many rare and exotic luxury goods, now prized by our people. Unfortunately, these caravans are routinely attacked by warriors from Libya, and even by Bedouins of the eastern desert. To secure these trade routes, Pharaoh Nebka, he of the sage and bee, wished you to establish a military post at the Semla oasis, the hub of the caravan trade, far beyond the borders of our realm. Cool. There you will find some trees, suitable for timber, the sale of which will help you raise money to fund the establishment of this outpost. To forge weapons, you may obtain copper from our newly established mines at Timia, in the land of Sinai. From the Selma oasis, you may import ebony from the African nation of Kirima. Once you have succeeded in establishing this outpost, it shall provide a reliable source of ebony for all the cities in our realm. Okay, cool. That's what we need. So I'm going to open up a trade route to Africa. So this is I got this, this is the main road. So you always have to build off the main road because that's where your trade routes are going to be walking through. So now I just have to find a good place to start my settlement. First we got to turn down the speed because you want to be at the lowest speed and give you time to build your city. Okay, so this video is probably going long, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be back to start my city. Okay, see you guys later.